Before we start, please subscribe if you enjoy these crazy anime and game matchups. It helps the channel grow so I can keep dropping more wild breakdowns like this. So today we got Dante from Devil May Cry going up against Clive Rossfield from Final Fantasy 16. Two dudes with trauma, drip, and the ability to absolutely beat the shit out of gods before breakfast. Let's start with Dante, because bro is literally built like a cheat code that gains self-awareness. This man fights demons, devils, demon kings, half-demon reality benders, and still has time to eat pizza mid-fight. He's got ridiculous speed, like teleporting behind you type speed. Strength? Dante has smacked giant demons that look like skyscrapers and turned them into combo practice. Durability? He gets stabbed every Tuesday and just says meh, then regenerates like it's a skincare routine. And the arsenal bro has more weapons than your average RPG inventory screen. Ebony and Ivory popping off non-stop, Rebellion slicing dimensions, Devil Sword Dante boosting his power, Yamato cutting space itself when he borrows it. Then he goes Devil Trigger, and suddenly he's flying, healing, blasting demonic lasers, and styling on enemies like it's a TikTok dance challenge. Dante doesn't just win fights, he embarrasses people. He's that one friend who laughs while clutching a 1v5. But Clive Rossfield? Nah, I don't sleep on him. Clive is basically a walking kaiju generator. This dude channels icons, literal god-tier summons. Phoenix Flames, Titan Fists, Shiva Ice, Ramu Lightning, Odin Sword, Bahamut Nukes. Bro collects powers like Pokemon cards. When Clive locks in, entire battlefields turn into natural disasters. We're talking mountains exploding, cities evaporating, skies splitting open type nonsense. Clive's durability is insane too. Dominants survive clashes between icons that look like cosmic wrestling matches. Clive tanks attacks from beings that are basically world-ending threats and still stands up like round 2. His stamina is wild because he's constantly channeling multiple icons, which is basically borrowing the power of gods and not dying instantly. Now here's where things get spicy. Dante's strength is crazy, but his real advantage is versatility and speed. He fights opponents who manipulate time, space, souls, and reality. He adapts mid-fight like he downloaded the enemy's moveset. Clive hits like a truck. Dante hits like a truck, doing backflips with rocket boosters. Clive's icons are devastating, but they're still manifestations of power Dante has faced before, in some way. Giant demon kings, reality warpers, nightmare monsters. Dante has fought dudes who could erase worlds and still clown them while listening to rock music. But Clive has insane scaling too. Dominants clash with beings that threaten continents and beyond. Bahamut literally firing orbital lasers. Titan punching mountains into dust. Clive combining icon abilities is basically stacking buffs until the boss fight music starts sweating. The difference comes down to combat style. Clive is power-focused, massive attacks, insane damage, god-tier explosions. Dante is speed, skill, regeneration, and experience, stacked on top of raw power. He's fought for decades against enemies that adapt, regenerate, and cheat harder than modded Skyrim. Dante doesn't panic. He starts styling. And experience matters. Dante grew up fighting demons stronger than him. Clive grew into his powers later. Dante has that veteran energy. He's seen every trick, every illusion, every final form nonsense. So if you compare abilities, Dante's speed plus healing plus insane weapon variety gives him more options. Clive can absolutely nuke battlefields, but Dante survives worse on a random Wednesday. Dante would keep coming back, comboing harder, until Clive runs out of stamina. Clive is busted. Dante is busted with style points. Realistically? Dante probably wins more times than not, because bro has fought enemies just as powerful but way more broken and still walked away eating pizza. But hey, what do you think? Who's actually built different here? Tell me in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep cooking these insane matchups.